What's going on, everybody? Mike Haytek here, voice talent, voice coach, voiceover demo producer, chief cook and bottle washer, all things considered, whatever you want it to be. How you doing, everybody? I hope everybody had a great holiday season a couple of weeks. We took a little bit of time off to enjoy the holidays with family and friends, and I hope you did as well. We got to recharge those batteries, ladies and gentlemen. As much as we want to succeed and as much money as we want to make and as high as we want to go in voiceover or whatever else that you do, we need to take a break and recharge those batteries every once in a while, so I hope you were able to do that. But we're back now with more videos to help you on your voiceover journey. What are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about what many consider to be the bane of existence of voice artists. Yep, mouth noise. Those clicks and pops that happen when we talk. Now, a lot of the time, we don't even realize that it's happening. If we're just having a conversation, if you're talking to your best friend or a family member or a coworker, you might not even notice the occasional click or pop or whatever when you're talking. When you record yourself and you listen back to your recording, that's when we start to go, wow, do I really sound like that all the time? Don't fret though. There are many ways that we can help to alleviate, if not completely get rid of mouth noise. Are you ready? Okay, let's go on the journey together. First and foremost, a lot of mouth noise that we make is made by extra movements of our mouths. That's why we don't even notice it in normal everyday conversation. It just happens. You get the pop of your lips or your tongue clicking off the top of your mouth. These things happen in normal everyday conversation. Like I said, we just don't notice it, but when you record it, you really notice it. So what do you need to do to help with this one? This one, as you're listening to your recordings, as you're getting more and more experience, as you're auditioning, as you're doing jobs, and you're going through and you're editing them, and you notice clicks and pops, try to notice patterns. Okay, there's probably going to be patterns, certain words or certain phrases, certain things like that that exacerbate the mouth noise that you have. How do you fix it? Try to move your mouth less when you're speaking those words. I know it sounds kind of strange, but it really does help. Get out. That extra movement is where a lot of that noise comes from. So if you're very careful about the way that you move your mouth and your tongue and the shape of it and everything, you can help alleviate a lot of that mouth noise. I know it sounds kind of strange, but it does work. What's the second way? Well, how about Granny Smith apples? Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be just Granny Smith apples. Most apples will work with this. But when I was first inquiring about this when I was getting started, I was told specifically Granny Smith apples, so that's what I tried. I've tried others over the years, and it really works. It may not work for everyone. Not all of these work for every single person. There is not a single cookie cutter solution to this for every person, but this one might work for you. Chew on an apple. Not only do they taste good, but they're healthy, and they help get rid of mouth noise. Okay, number 3 on the list, brush your teeth. Okay, I'm not saying you don't brush your teeth normally, okay? I'm sure you do. But just before you go to record, give your teeth a good brushing. This one works for me too. This one works really well for me too. I don't know why, it just does. It's one of those things that, you know what, it works. I'm not gonna complain about it. It helps. So on those days where it's especially bad mouth noise day, give your teeth a good brushing. It'll help. And number 4 on the list, how about gargling with warm salt water? This one doesn't really do it all that well for me, but I know people who swear by it and say it's the greatest thing that they've ever used to get rid of mouth noise. Still, salt water, warm it up, and gargle with it. See if it works for you. Again, it might not. It might be the greatest thing since sliced bread. It might do nothing but taste like warm salt water. The only way that you're gonna find out is if you give it a shot. And finally, chewing gum. I know plenty of people who swear by this method to help get rid of mouth noise. Chewing gum. That's all you need to do. Chew it, get the moisture going around in your mouth. A lot of the mouth noise that we have is due to our mouths being dry. And that's where we get a lot of that clicking. Chewing gum helps alleviate that. Not my number 1 choice, but I know people who swear by it. My number 1 choice is Granny Smith apples. That one I absolutely love. I love apples, they're tasty, and hey, they keep the doctor away. Yes, they do. I hope you found some value in this video. I hope you learned something. And hey, if there's something that you've heard that might work, let me know. Put it down in the comments below. Also put in the comments below if you've tried any of these, which ones work for you, which ones don't work for you. And if you have something that I haven't mentioned and you put it in the comments below, I'd love to hear it. Maybe it'll work for me, maybe it'll work for you, maybe it'll work for whoever else is watching this video. That's what we're here to do, folks. We're here to create a community for voice actors, for voice artists, for voice talent to be able to learn, have a single repository for all the information that you're going to need for your voiceover career. That's the type of community that I am trying to build with this YouTube channel and with the TikTok stuff. I want to help. And one of the ways that we can do that is to build a very strong community around learning voiceover. And we can all learn from each other. I learn stuff every day. I've been doing this for a long time. I learn stuff every day. I've never stopped learning, and you shouldn't either. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share the video. It definitely helps with the algorithm, and I want to reach as many people as possible because I want to help as many voiceover artists as possible on their journey. Thank you so much. Like I said, hope you had a great holiday. I'll see you in the next one.